Right then, welcome back to another vid. So yesterday, or the day before, I was watching Jay, Sybersnake7's vid about what he does at work, and that vid led me on to watching Retro Dave Nintendo's vid, which was just really funny watching that. I mean, what a state people leave those houses in. So it's completely unacceptable. And then I watched Novabug doing a video of his bus job. What's the word I'm looking for? A tour around his bus platform? I can't even think of the word. Bus station, that's the one. So I thought, well, you know what, I will do one. So I've just got in. It's only about 6:20 in the morning. I'm the first one in the office, unsurprisingly at that hour. So there's a light. So I came in this morning, knocked that off, and I was greeted with this. So someone had left the LED lights on. This is from Christmas, although it's kind of suitable for today as well, and I'll touch upon that in a second. So I come in, put the light on, stick the code in. I'm not going to tell you what it is, obviously. And that's that. So yeah, it's someone's birthday over there. I'll talk about that in a second. So it's pitch black in this big office. It does go back a bit, and there you can't see anything other than pitch blackness. But this is Jen's office. It is the biggest office in the office. The biggest office in the office. Brilliant. And then we've got a smaller desk there, which isn't really used. I guess maybe if they're having a mini meeting, and then you've got your kettle and all that kind of stuff. Excuse me. You've got Naomi's desk there. Again, none of these people are in. So I'm not going to invade their workspace, just very quickly go in here, another office. This is customer service, so you've got Tamara, and then you've got Matt, who will sit there. It's Colleen's birthday, or I think it was yesterday, and I convinced her into buying a current gen console. So yesterday, I think she purchased, or the day before, she purchased a PlayStation 4 with The Last of Us and The Order. I think there's another one as well. Now, she was thinking about getting the Xbox, because she's got a 360, and I think she had an original Xbox. But no, she's went with the PlayStation 4. That's Lanissa's desk. There's proof. Lanissa's inbox. So that's that little desk. Tour around here. In here is another office. This is Heather. In there. Then we've got the manager's office. This is Laurie. Again, she's not in. In fact, she's off all week. Got the shredder to put all the rubbish in there. Now, sometimes there's been a desk here. I guess we're in the process of kind of moving things around. Another table there, which isn't currently being used. Got the fridge. Over here, got the microwave. Another fridge down there. Bit of a freezer action going on. Coffee machine. It's America. They love their coffees. And they love their cookies. Couple left over. With, I would say, milk. But it isn't. It's just cream and that half and half rubbish. See what they've got in here. PG tips. I wonder who brought them in. And then a load of other bits and pieces, calendar, that kind of stuff. And as you may see, is it on here? No, there it is, on this one. There we are. Number 8. March the 8th, Sunday, my birthday. There you go. Send me something nice. Joking, obviously. So we'll lead through here. Is there a light in here? I don't even know if there is. Maybe not. So you've got the men's toilet in there. Let me take you in. It's a bit weird. Put the light on as I crash into everything. There's me, obviously, like you've never seen me before. We've got the women's toilet. I'm not going in there, that would be weird. We've got all the federal rules and all that kind of stuff. Employee rights, discrimination and all this kind of stuff. California state poster, yeah, all that kind of stuff. In there is just a closet for stationery and all that kind of stuff. Coming to the main area, this is the underwriting department. Mike would usually sit there. Heath, who also works in Risk. We've got Tom, and we've got Chris. Chris is also into his Xbox. No, actually, he's got a PlayStation 4 as well. He absolutely loves it. He's just been playing Alien Resurrection. Well, no, Isolation. And trying to convince me to buy it. So that's that. February, we're coming towards the end of the month. President's Day was on the 16th. And a load of stats and figures you probably don't care about. Taya will sit there. We'll go in this desk, in this office in a second. This is Barry. Another manager of the risk department. We've got a new member of staff called Martha, who sits there. She's replacing a guy called Tate, who, I mean, he seemed a nice guy, but he was fired. Long story, maybe I'll save that for another day. But he was sacked going back last week, I think. He'd only been here a couple of months. We've got Megan, who used to sit there in sales, now works in risk, which is what I do. And she's away, like I say, on holiday. And then we've got Phil, works in sales. We've got Robert, who works in risk. Amanda, who sits over here. in sales, and then you get me right at the back here, messiest desk in the entire office. Some pink beads there, again, long story. Banana, pink beads and a banana, brilliant. Some tea, what kind of tea is it? Like a pure leaf lemon tea, hot chocolate. Yeah, just generally a bit of a mess. There's my iPod, or headphones anyway. And I've got the BBC football website up right now, but during the day, you know, I'll probably stick YouTube on, listen to a couple of vids, because I can't really be seen to be having that on. And yeah, it's kind of the best desk in the office, really, because it's right at the back. There's the front door, and the back door, obviously, we've seen. But there I am, right behind this thing, tucked away in the corner. Oh, look at this, by the way. Wasn't my idea. Put some beads on Yoda. And that's that. And there's a security camera, probably watching me, thinking, what the hell is he doing, recording all this, you know, highly secretive, sensitive information of credit cards and all that kind of stuff. But obviously I'm being very careful not to film anything that I shouldn't do. We probably can't even see outside, and this is going to look weird if someone's walking by. But there's a bit of a view. You're not going to see anyone going by, I don't think. Nope. So that's that. Yeah. So basically, it's credit card processing, it's banking. So it involves, you know, merchants, really, merchant accounts. In other words, companies, businesses, and just making or taking their, not taking their money, processing their money. So basically, if you made a transaction, let's say you purchased something online, then that merchant has to essentially deposit that money somewhere, and they'll deposit that with us, an acquiring bank, and then sometimes, if it maybe looks a little bit suspicious, we may reach out for documents, give the customer a call, and just say, look, can you confirm this purchase? Do you know about it? Have you received it? When you're going to receive it? And if we're happy with it, we'll release it and give the merchant the money, and everyone's happy. Now and again, obviously, you come across merchants who are basically just trying to stitch customers up, and it's just a case of trying to weed those people out and making sure no one gets conned. So the whole chargeback thing is a big issue. Chargeback is something basically where if you bought something again online and you weren't happy with it, then contact your bank and say you didn't get the service, or maybe your credit card was stolen, used without your knowledge, then you could issue a chargeback. The more chargebacks a merchant has, the more likely they are to be closed down. So that's basically what that is. Now this office here, which I've come in, let's put them both on, let's stick them both on. So this is Barry's office, like I say. Now every day around about 2 o'clock, got Star Wars calendar back there, around about 2 o'clock we have our risk meeting. So Barry will sit there because it's his desk. You'll have Megan usually sits there. Robert there gets the comfy chair, which is annoying because I think I've been here longer than anyone here apart from Barry. Technically Heath would sit there, well not sit there, he does sit there, but technically he's been here way longer than I have, but he worked in like a different section, a different part of the company. And then I will sit on this chair, which bloody creaks. It's really annoying. And then you've got a map of the US and Canada at the top, and then a bigger map. And there we are. There's little old England and the UK. Unbelievable. Hopped all the way across the ocean. Crazy. And then I'll sit here, so let's have a sit down. And I'll sit here. I don't know if you can hear it creaking away. It's not really doing it right now. And I'll sit here, and this risk meeting is basically, initially, it lasts for about an hour. And initially we'll talk about work, obviously, and then it just very quickly, after about 10-15 minutes, branches off into all sorts of conversations about the meaning of life, do aliens exist, religion, movies, television, you know, what would you do in this situation, that situation, which is kind of interesting. I've just realised my finger was there. Has that been there the whole time? Apologies if it has. So yeah, that's about it really. We've got a little, what was it, like a bonsai tree thing going on down there. So that's about it. I just thought I'd do a vid. It's been a while as per usual. I tell you what, let's come out of here because it's not really my office. Well, not really, it just isn't. And we'll sit at my desk just for a brief 30 seconds, a minute, whatever it may be. And this is one of these on the far wall, a pinboard. Again, doesn't want to zoom in, there we go. And I've just not put that up, there's the box to it. Honestly, it's been there for about 6 months. I just can't be bothered, because what we're going to be doing in probably the next week or two is we're going to be moving upstairs. Can't really see it, but trust me, above there's like an extra 2 or 3 offices. Because the company's just grown. I mean, when I joined, which was about 1.5 years ago, there were, I think, 11 people. And I'm pretty certain that was including myself. And now there's around about 22, and maybe 3 or 4 due to start next month or the month after. So it's growing all the time. It's really busy. But sometimes, like I say, because we're 8 hours behind California time, if you ever see me commenting on your vids, if you're in the UK, I should say, then I'm probably sitting at this very desk on this very keyboard with that very mouse, listening, the headset, to your vids and maybe watching every now and again, just minimising the window. So that's about that. I think the only thing I didn't show you was the water cooler, which I'm now going to show you because I'm going to get a drink. So we might as well walk over there. There's a printer, like you really want to see that. So yeah, it's a really relaxed environment actually. I know someone was fired the other day, but it really is. It's down to earth, it's casual, it's relaxed. Like I say, there's the water dispenser. Let's have a look in the fridge actually. So I will, it's a bit of a mess. Oh, that's actually my apple down there. I might have that in a second. Healthy eating, my body is a temple and all that. So yeah, really relaxed environment, and which is good. Some Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints. Oh God, I'm so tempted, despite saying my body's a temple. So there's my glass that I'm going to use. I'm going to wash it out, of course. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, and until my next vid, which may be tomorrow or maybe next week or whenever, then I'll see you later. And if you like the idea of this vid, then make one yourself, because I think they're really interesting, apart from this one, which has been a little bit boring. Alright, see you later.